Hello, my name is Jean Faure. I am legal counsel for the cooperative. This is my opportunity to explain the proposed bylaw changes. I appreciate your time and attention. The changes tend to look more dramatic than they really are. They're designed to give you, as members, more advantages in participating and to bring the cooperative into the age of technology. The 2021 Montana legislature passed some new laws to address how cooperatives across Montana conduct annual meetings. So we proposed bylaw provisions in Article 3 based on that legislation. The legislature wanted cooperatives to have more flexibility in how they hold member meetings and allow cooperatives to offer electronic and mail-in voting. This enhances and expands member participation and gives every member a chance to vote without having to attend a meeting in person. It does not do away with the annual meeting. The changes simply enable cooperatives to have flexibility to navigate challenging and unprecedented times like we have experienced in COVID-19, while ensuring cooperative business continues to move forward and members and staff are safe. Provisions regarding proxies, quorum, tie votes, and the time frame in which nominations for trustees must be submitted have also been added. I will briefly walk you through the changes. As you know, the annual meeting is an important part of the cooperative's business. With respect to the annual meeting, the amendment allows trustees to conduct a remote meeting or postpone or cancel a meeting under extraordinary circumstances. This same change was made for special meetings. We also extended the timing of notice so that everyone has plenty of time to know when the meeting will be held and have an opportunity to participate. To be consistent with remote or electronic participation, we also changed some of the definitions of what qualifies as a quorum or the number of people who must be present so that a meeting can go forward. The changes, as noted, allow for voting electronically, by mail-in ballot, or a combination of these as authorized by the Board of Trustees. We expanded time to give you more notice of nominations and elections. Nominations went from 30 to 60 days, and elections went from 25 to 30. We thought it would be wise to address how to handle the vote following election. So we included a runoff election between the candidates receiving the same number of votes within 45 days of the tie vote. If after a runoff there is still a tie vote, the winner then is determined by a game of chance by the cooperative's attorney or designee. You will note some changes in Section 8, Order of Business. This was to allow flexibility or to follow a different pattern as circumstances warrant. We also removed the reference to Robert's Rules of Order, not because they're a bad idea, but those are formalities that the cooperative doesn't necessarily need. The bylaw provision proposed in Article 4 eliminates the number of trustees that sit on the cooperative board along with proxy voting. Provisions regarding board member qualifications, removal of trustees, vacancies, and compensation have also been addressed. In addition to cleaning up or clarifying language, we added a provision that a member of the board cannot be in the business of selling electric energy or which competes with the cooperative, an employee of the cooperative within the past 4 years, or related by blood within the third degree of marriage to any current employee of cooperative. In Section 3, we allow any member to request removal of a trustee by filing specific charges together with a petition signed by at least 10% of the members. The trustee against whom the charges have been submitted then gets 15 days to address the charges. The question of the removal of that trustee shall be considered and voted upon at the meeting of members by a vote of 2/3 of the members present. We clarified Section 4 on vacancies to allow members in a district to replace a trustee if the board does not do so within 60 days. We clarified Section 5 on board compensation to note that any amount must be reasonable, but also to recognize time spent by members at conferences, conventions, seminars, and training programs, or performing committee assignments when authorized by the board. The proposed amendments to Article 5 allow electronic meetings for both regular and special board meetings. Those changes align with Article 3. For instance, in Section 1, regular meetings, we provided for meetings by remote or telecommunication conference, so long as all persons participating in the meeting can communicate with each other. We did the same in Section 2, special meetings. In Section 4, quorum, we noted that a majority of the Board of Trustees shall constitute a quorum. The bylaw provision proposed in Article 6 combines the Secretary and Treasurer responsibilities and eliminates the Treasurer's office completely, which reflects the actual practice of the cooperative. The provisions also make it flexible as to when and how the trustees will elect officer positions. I hope this explanation has been helpful to you. Modernizing the way the cooperative does business is important. We think the proposed changes will enhance the membership and give you greater options for engagement in the future. Thank you.